possession out underneath their own basket. Lloyd St. John, the number 2 seed again, 23-2, and out the early lead is Chloe Miller gets the basket. Moscow still having trouble scoring the bucket, but 2 straight offensive rebounds. Now Kelsey Mueller from inside the 3, not there. 3 straight misses, and the Blue Jays got a wide open break on the other end, and Samantha Hollerich makes the basket and is fouled and one. She'll go to the line. It's under a minute to play in the first quarter. 15-5. Morgan Robeson's going to take the 3. No good. Too hard. Chloe Miller rebound. Plenty of time. Down to 7, 6, 5, 4. And Chloe Miller at the buzzer cannot hit the shot inside, and that's the end. John Beloit Tipton with a 10-point or an 8-point lead, 15-7 to start the second quarter. And one of the big reasons is shooting the ball. 40% from the field, while Moscow is not shooting the ball. Just over 17% from the field. Wildcats also 5 turnovers. Inside, Chloe Miller for the Blue Jays, and she's got him back up by 10. Chloe Miller now with 4 points in the game, and it is 17-7. Smith going to bring it out, set it up. Gets a big hand when the fans in blue on the opposite side here at the United Wireless Arena. Looking inside for Chloe Miller, perhaps. Working the ball, working for the good shot. They got the big lead, yet time on their side. Chloe Miller, offensive foul. She backs in. Chloe Miller now with 2 personal fouls, so she backed in on the defender. And check some more first half highlights, and Chloe Miller, there she is, down low. Again, a distinct height advantage, the left-handed shot. And 22-18, a 4-point advantage. Morgan Robson loses the ball in the lane, leading her team in scoring as that basket. Chloe Miller taking the pass in the face and holds on and scores off the glass and in. And Chloe Miller, the 6'1 junior inside, for her to be a spark plug again in the second half as she got it kind of going in the second. Check that, it was Caitlin Dovey. Actually, she lost that ball out of bounds. Inside, Chloe Miller for the Blue Jays. Back out to Eilert. Eilert for 3. Trying to go inside to Robson, and she is fouled. Pushed from behind by Chloe Miller. And Chloe Miller, she's the inside presence for this team, and she just picks up her 3rd personal foul. First team foul in the second half. Against in this game, 9 here in the second. Check that, 7 in the second half. It's Chloe Miller checking back in. She has 3 fouls. She had been on the bench late in the second or the third quarter. Now she's back here in the fourth. Inside to Hollerich. Hollerich backing in. Now turned around and shoots. Too hard. And foul on Chloe Miller over the back. Boy, Chloe Miller, she'd been on the bench for 3. They put her back in and immediately called for her 4th foul. Let's see if that's a factor in this game as we go down this final quarter here of the championship game. Moscow Wildcats, they've only lost twice this season. 23-2, the number 1 seed. Air ball, and they're into the Jays. They've only lost twice. They're at 23-2, the 2nd seed. Great matchup. Number 1, number 2. Chloe Miller out high. Side to Bryn Eilert. She's been tough, and she is again. Madeline Fleming back into the game. Also back in the game for St. John's Beloit, giving more of an inside presence. Chloe Miller got in foul trouble. She's in back with 4, but 2:47 to go. And Robson hits the second free throw, and we have a 4-point basketball game. All right, let's see what Kelsey Mueller might have in her back pocket here on defense. They're putting on the full court pressure. Brianna Eilert with the basketball. She's got Dovey on her, Caitlin Dovey. Then Mueller comes over to help. Now Gabby Smith going to take it the other way, and Maria Cecinas picks it up. It's not so tight. They're back up by 10. 43-33. Kelsey Mueller breaking the pressure behind the back, takes it all the way. The shot blocked and out of bounds. And Moscow will retain possession, but the Blue Jays have a big defensive play there. This game, 22 points. 20, yes. And Dovey, the block shot. Chloe Miller comes up with it. Remember, she's been in foul trouble. Comes over the block. Minute and a half left to go in this game. It looks like the Blue Jays of St. John's, Beloit Tipton, are on their way to win the state title. Brenna Eilert out front. Gabby Smith. They're going to milk the clock, run it down. Chloe Miller, Elizabeth Walter. And now the Blue Jay fans are on their feet, and they sense a victory. They sense a championship. The Blue Jays of St. John, Beloit Tipton. The girls are on their way to win the championship as head coach Keith Christine is clearing his bench in Moscow doing the same. The reserves are coming in as they get a standing ovation. Their fans, both teams. And Maria Cecinas getting a big hug from Sean Anderson. Maria, the 5'3" senior, playing her final game. A lot of hugs on that Moscow sideline. Again, the Wildcats, they came in number one, but could not. A 10-point lead, and another timeout. So they're trying to get some more substitutions into the game. Again, there's Keith Christine, and he's just trying to get everybody a chance to play in the state championship. Get their name in the scorebook and say they played for a state title. And I talked to a lot of athletes over the years of my time, and even the professional ones, guys who have won Super Bowls, who have said, winning the state championship may be a little more special. The Super Bowl certainly gives you the fame and fortune, but there's something special about playing the guys and girls you grew up with in your community and winning that state title. What a game for them. And look at the celebration. Gabby Smith hugging Elizabeth Walter. Hugs everywhere. And tears as well. As the St. John's Beloit Tipton Blue Jay girls win the state championship.